Oral health is very important for children, and it's an adult's job to teach these children how to properly take care of their teeth. And for children under 5, when teaching them any lessons, it's important that you provide both informational and hands-on opportunities to learn. For my lesson plan, I would begin by gathering the children on a classroom rug, and I would ask them some questions to start out by gauging what they do know when it comes to brushing their teeth. The first thing I would ask is, who brushes their teeth at home? And I would have the students raise their hands, and then I would ask them why we brush our teeth to gauge if they know what it's for. Once they all give their thoughts, I would then inform them that brushing your teeth helps you to keep them clean and healthy. To show them how you're supposed to brush your teeth, I would use a large model of teeth and a toothbrush and demonstrate how to brush all their teeth. I would also give children their own toothbrush and have them mimic the motions in the air. For example, I would have them brush like up and down, side to side, doing small circles on each tooth. The second part of the lesson would be to help teach children what foods are considered healthy for their teeth and which ones are considered bad for their teeth. I would help make children aware that sugary foods and candies aren't healthy for their teeth and that it's important that they have healthy diets. Using flashcards with pictures of foods, you can host a wide variety of activities. For example, showing them pictures of apples, broccoli, milk, carrots could help them learn that these are all foods that are healthy for your teeth, while showing them pictures of things such as cookies and cakes, gummies, sodas, things of that nature can be bad for their teeth. So with these flashcards, you can print off multiple sets, and you can have small groups, and in the small groups you can ask the children to separate the food into good and bad piles, and then you can go around to the small groups to see what they think would be good for their teeth and what they think would be bad for their teeth. Another way to use these flashcards could be in large groups, like the entire classroom. You could shuffle the cards up and you could have everyone sitting on your rug, and you could hold up a picture and say, raise your hand if you think this is good for your teeth, and have the children raise their hand, and then say, raise your hand if you think this is bad for your teeth, and have the children raise their hand, and see overall if more of the classroom thinks the food is good or bad, and then explain to them if it's good or bad. This activity could also be used one-on-one while they were working in their small groups. You could have each child come up one by one and show them some of the flashcards and have them judge, as well as while they're up there, give them the opportunity to use the teeth model to demonstrate proper teeth brushing. I think that one-on-one time is also very important. I think my lesson has many strengths because it's a quick lesson and it provides many opportunities for these younger children who have smaller attention spans to learn material in small bursts. I think that it's an easy lesson that they're able to complete. It doesn't provide many complex vocabulary that they wouldn't understand, and also by using the hands-on portion and providing them facts, you're giving them a little bit of information while also having play. The lesson requires only a few materials that are easily obtainable, so you're able to print off pictures and make your own flashcards, as well as buy a bunch of cheap toothbrushes. You could buy them in bulk on Amazon, or you could even just go to the Dollar Tree and get some cheap ones. I think that this provides many learning opportunities Depending on which group the child thrives in, they could benefit from any way you teach this lesson. If they work better in a large group, such as on the circle in the rug, or if they benefit from that one-on-one activity, or maybe even if they benefit working in a small group. This lesson provides all three of those. And then I think that seeing this and how these activities play out, you're able to alter it a little bit to see where any improvement may be needed, depending on the children you have in your classroom.